So, electric cars are boring, are they? No fun to drive, are they? Too big and heavy, are they? Ha. Try this one. This is the Carisse TC2, and it is the antithesis of everything you think you know about what an electric car can be. And I realise it may look like some sort of retro resto modi conversion jobby, but make no mistake, this is a brand new electric car designed with one singular purpose: making you giggle like a giddy child. Hello, this is the smart #1, and try not to be put off by the #dumb name, because what we have here is a very good car. In front of me, really simple digital display. It shows me my speed, it shows me my range, it shows me how much energy I'm pulling from my solar panels at any given time. Easy to forget as I sit here talking nonsense into the camera that this big panel above me is charging the car right now. It's so rewarding to know that at every moment of every day you are drawing free energy from the sun. Beautiful.
Typically, historic stately homes like this are owned by old-fashioned types who love talking about how much better things were back in the day and hold a healthy suspicion of anything new and flashy, or worse, foreign. I wonder what they'll make of today's car.
So I happen to know that you are a walking encyclopedia of Norwegian EV related facts and figures. Can you give me a few key stats and numbers that summarise the current landscape here?
Last year was another record year. 64.5% of all new car sales were full electric cars.
Oslo, Norway in general, so far ahead of the rest of the world, but still plenty of work to do. What do you see as the big remaining obstacles? What still needs to change in order to achieve carbon neutrality in the city?
Well, we do have the car.
The first and most obvious way that this car achieves its incredible efficiency is through aerodynamics. Drag coefficient of 0.13. Now, for context, Tesla Model 3, 0.22. This car makes a Tesla look like a fridge, aerodynamically speaking. The crazy thing is, this is a relatively wide piece of road by southern Spanish standards. You should have seen the car park we left this thing in last night. It was actually cameraman Andy who was driving, and I was sort of scouting ahead and helping him through corners. I sort of wish we'd filmed it, but we wouldn't have been able to use any of it because he was using swear words last night that were frankly upsetting. I've always considered myself to be quite good at swearing, but he used words last night that I didn't fully understand. Maybe it's something to do with being surrounded by all this beautiful, untouched nature. Maybe it's something to do with Scandinavian collectivism that means that the average Norwegian person is a bit more alert to climate change than the average Brit, for example. Maybe. But there is a simpler and much more obvious reason why so many people are buying new electric cars here. It's because the government has made doing so the obvious choice. They've put chargers absolutely everywhere. They've ensured that even if you live in a tower block, you can still get a charge. And above all else, they have made buying a new electric car so much more financially viable than buying an equivalent petrol model that unless you're filthy rich, you barely have a choice.